is actually ordered by alphabet. Second filter will be total number, right?
Short by column A, values A to Z at level, then
By column J.
by column J, like it's smallest to latest.
Yes, this one.
Total.
Okay, like
This
now, like it's
selected
like it's selected everything.
Heading.
the entire column got selected.
Okay. So then you have to actually select this one, then apply shorten filter. Okay. So
Yeah, long way to go, sir.
yes.
And we have only, let's see, only maybe less than 30 minutes.
Less than 30 minutes. Okay, so first there is some null data. Okay, so the problem is like if you have so for filtering, I can remove this too. So if you want to select like everything, then you have like for one row or one column you cannot add. You have to add the like all columns. Like if there is a gap between your cells, then if you don't filter like whole like from the beginning, then you cannot cover this. This only filter this part, and this will be kept unchanged.
That's what happened.
Okay.
Now, okay, so filter. Okay, we have to actually. So now conditional filtering. So conditional filtering. So first of all, conditional formatting. So conditional formatting, you can format your cell according to the value of the cell or according to the value of other cell. So see here we have first of all where is condition formatting? All of so some options are removed actually because the screen has become small.
Conditional formatting is in home.
Home.
Go to home, then in the same block beside general styles will be general. Inside
Yeah.
styles, yeah.
Okay, so the screen is small, so it's becoming squeeze. Actually, the whole thing should be expanded. So, so this one is conditional formatting. So first of all, we clear rules from selected cell. So I clear everything. Then the one, so conditional formatting is like very useful to view your data very quickly. So first of all, we can use like conditional highlight cells or
Okay.
color scale. So see, so when you select all cells, it like it automatically select the range and like all top values those become green and
Right.
all small values those become red, and it's do automatically. and you can reverse the condition formatting. Like there is different style. Like you can set different data set. Like this thing. So you don't have to see on your data. You can see all icons in
More
color.
than mean or something like that.
Which one?
Like up and down.
In the green.
So green up means it's higher value, red down means it's
I mean,
lower
higher
value.
means more than median or mean something.
Yeah, so it's just select high and low value and somehow select like 3-4 levels and then
This will persist if the formulas are changed also.
which one?
This will persist also when the formulas are changed.
Like you have the formula on the
Like
cell?
some like this addition formula, if I just change for one of the columns.
Yeah.
Then it goes.
They will automatically change. So these are some basic conditional formatting you have. So here you have. Now we can select our custom formatting. So like highlight cells greater than, if it's greater than 300 or 400, we can say those people did well in the exam, so we can green fill it. So see which cells are more than 400, those become green. So this one is one conditional formatting, and another one. So there, here you can use different type of conditions. So I don't have to show everything. It's just so you can like test content or the first letter is A or first letter is B. You can do all type of condition here. So another one is like the value will change according to the value of other cell. So like see this one. So this one says, so I put condition on this J cell. So if I2 is greater than 300, it's become yellow. So the cell, the format of this cell doesn't depend on its own value. It's depend on other value like I2. So we can like cover all names according to the total value. So it don't have to be always depend on its own value. You can use formula so that it can depend on other cell or other cell value. And it can be anything. So because this is formula, you can use different type of thing. Okay, so
Nice.
so like if you said who get less than 33, they become red. All their name become red. So you can do this thing very easily. Okay. And so the nice thing is if you put the conditional formatting here, see, it's like very quick and handy tool. So here you can see who get like 98, 98, so whose condition is worst. So if you say more red cell for some name, then this person condition, you don't have to look at the actual values. You can just see the color map, thematic map. Okay. So yeah. So if you want to see, then you can actually show response to rest. Okay, so
Arthur,
The one in mine.
tell me.
Arjun, highest.
Yeah, definitely. You know me. So.
Why you are in second highest?
Okay, so we covered filter. So what I used here? What I used in this case? So see, when I say not covered, is become red. Okay. And when I say covered, like I am not copying anything, so I just change not covered to covered.
Conditional
Conditional.
formatting.
Yeah, so
Conditional
it's an example of conditional formatting.
So it's match the strings.
Yes, match the string.
Okay.
So when the cell say it's covered, then it's become green. And,
So if you
Yeah.
misspell cover, it will be better.
yeah, so no, it will, I don't know, it will be anything.
Okay, sir. Next.
Awesome.
Great.
It's the same thing.
Can you do like when you click this one, then it will be red, then now you click again, it will be green.
When you click, it's become red.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's possible.
Yeah.
On Excel,
Okay, so
Maybe on PowerPoint, but on Excel.
Yeah, possible.
so here we put conditional formatting, and that's why. Okay, custom conditional formatting means your value depend on other cell. You can do that. Now another option is freeze. So freeze, what is this?
Freeze.
No change.
Right, you can freeze a specific column
Yes.
and you can go further down.
Yeah.
You will
So
always see that.
yeah. So first of all, see here. Okay. So let's say if we have many values, so when we go down, the header is disappearing. We don't see the header. Okay, so but it's not good because like when I see, okay, so actually it's better to copy the whole thing below. Okay, so now when I go down, the header disappears. So it's not good. I want to keep the header always there. So what I will do, go to all options.
View drawing.
View. Yeah. So I'll select the second row and freeze top row. You can freeze first column. You can freeze first row. Or if you when you freeze span means when you select a cell, all row above it and all cell left of it will become freeze. So they will not change. So first of all, I will show one example. So freeze top row. So freeze when you see freeze the top row, you say there is a line. So it means it's become freeze. So when you scroll down, the header will not change. So now you can scroll to the down because this header is now fixed. So if you don't freeze this first row, then when you scroll down, it will be going down. Okay, so to Z. So now we can freeze spans. So unfreeze, freeze. So we click in this cell and then freeze. So that means this column become freeze and this row is freeze. So when we go down, the row will not change. The first row will be fixed, and when we go left, the first column will be fixed. So this is like you fixed your header. You can fix your header to view all your data. So unfreeze. So this is one very basic option. Okay, so now find and replace. So
Control F, Control H.
yeah. So what's the powerful thing on find and replace? How can you use it powerfully?
Control.
Control H.
Huh?
Control H.
No, you can. Why find or replace? It's become powerful, or why I'm going to show it here. So first of all, okay. So I want to show on pertinent. Oh, we still copy the names. Oh, June. This. Okay, so this one is concatenate A and B with one underscore with it. So we get some male, Sylvia female like this sort of thing, and I remove the equation. Okay, so when we work with our data, we frequently. So now I want to separate these two. Like, so think that I don't have this access. I get this data. I want to separate Shams and male in two cells. So,
Okay.
so what I can do? So first I can copy the whole thing. Okay. Then this option is actually comes in this window. Okay. So here, so first of all, we put the underscore and start. So underscore star means it will find underscore and everything on the right of this underscore and replace the whole thing with blank. So when you replace it, so you get the only the left side of the options, and when you do the do the other side, so it's all left from the underscore sign. So replace it.
Very interesting.
There's
Which
more,
one?
more easier way.
Hmm?
Like there's a format in the data. It is called text to column.
Yeah, so I'll show that also. So that one is like text to column. You can import your data and separate. Like, so first of all, here you have Shams male underscore something underscore something underscore something. So we have so many things like. So here we are replace with only one underscore or one any values. But if we have multiple, like 10 values with separated underscores, and we want to put everything in different cell, yeah, then we can go to the text and column option. So this one, and another thing is, so this thing we call wildcard or something. So for find and replace, star has a very good use. Another one is question mark. So question mark is like I want to find something. So I want to replace like if there is R and A and I don't know what in the middle. Okay, so I have so R and A, but I don't know what in middle. It can be anything. So in those type of case, we can use R question marks A and replace with R. So if we have something between R and A, we can replace it with like a fixed value like RRA or something. So now we do this thing. If we do this thing, see this RR, this become A. So if actually I can show, it will be better if if I say, so there are two options. One is RHA and one is RIA, and we can replace with. So both of those replace para. So star and question mark. These are very usefully used to find and replace, to copy paste your data and modify with different options. So these are different tool you have to use like intelligently in your own problem, and you want to solve your own problem. So
We can use multiple question marks.
yeah, you can use multiple question. If you put 2 question marks, that means you don't know 2 letter. And it may be applicable in all Microsoft SaaS bar also.
Text to column now. Text to column.
Text to column here. So it's very advanced, so it's in this side. So replace, okay, so covered. Oh.
Go back.
Okay, so fixing the base is actually the dollar marks. So I already covered it. So fixing the base, so you can fix the base. Now nested formula. So we already get formula. We see how to use formulas. So now, so we have all this data. So we define one. So who get the highest marks, he will get a prize. Okay. So we define another.